What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. This is going to be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading. So eat the meat, spit out the bone, let it resonate, and leave the rest behind. Alright, Geminis. My lovely Geminis, it's been a couple of days. I hope you all are doing well. Got the Page of Swords and the Chariot here. Some of you all could be thinking about maybe traveling or possible Queen of Cups, family, some type of motherly energy here as well. Some of you all could be thinking about visiting for the holidays. I feel like maybe you guys don't normally visit for the holidays, and maybe you are this energy of wanting to reconnect with maybe certain loved ones you haven't seen in a while. You know, no one wants to be upset during the holidays. Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you have been feeling like you want to come out of this Hermit energy, wanting to pour into others, be poured into by other people that you love. I've been sensing, you know, I've been in this real hibernation state myself, you know, Gemini. My Mars is in Gemini. And, you know, your Mars placement is about like your actions and stuff like that. And you know, I've been just really wanting to just kind of like stay to myself and really just be a loner. And I feel like, you know, Gemini, you guys are people who you carry so much on your own. You generally, it's like you brainstorm and like collaborate within like your own different parts of you, because you're like, you know, both sides, Gemini. And I feel like you tend to internalize before you externalize. And with the new moon in Sag here, I want you to maybe hold space for maybe taking time to open up more, give more of yourself to the people around you here. You have some amazing people coming into your life with the Magician and the King of Cups. You are someone who is basically, you're attracting all kinds of, look at that. Open your heart space and just start speaking from the heart. Like, let me tell you something. I tried to fucking make this video about 3 times, and I was trying to plan on what I was going to say, and I want to go this path, I'm talking too much about this, and I kept getting in my head. Something was like, no, just speak from the heart. You know, like, just really just open your heart and speak. And when you speak from your heart, that was a delayed confirmation something. But when you speak from your heart, you know, you really, you just, how do I put it? It's like you just, it comes from source. You know, when you speak from your heart, you just really can't mess up, because to me, honestly, it feels like the words are just coming through me in a way. With the Magician here, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups here, you know, I feel like you are really bringing in something beautiful with your life. With the Magician here, this is all about manifestation here, and like you have all the pieces, you know, and this card is associated with Mercury. Mercury is, I think, the ruling planet for Gemini as well as Virgo. So there is a little bit of Gemini attachment to the Magician card here. And with the King of Cups, you know, this is someone who is very, this is a masculine energy that is like a good dad kind of energy, like, you know, cool dad vibes. Someone who is very emotionally supportive, someone who knows how to hold space for others, you know, be very grounded in their emotions as well as other things in their life, you know. Someone who likes art, someone who is, you know, very sophisticated culture. Ten of Cups here. So this is basically like the blissful, happy life, happy wife, happy family type of energy here. And this is showing up in your center. So I feel like you are really, you're focused on meeting someone here. This loving masculine energy that's going to provide this. This is a love reading. Okay, so this is someone trying to channel Well, maybe not necessarily a love reading. It's more like understanding the Two of Swords. Ooh, it is a what's blocking this from happening reading with the Two of Swords in reverse and Two of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords. What's preventing this? Because sometimes some of you may feel like this is never coming. Lord, stop. Or some of you all are, I don't know, hell-bent on. Yeah. It had a lot to do with... let's keep on. So you have very strong manifestation powers here. Indecisiveness and Eight of Cups. I think ultimately the thing that prevents you from ultimately feeling like, everything is going to work out with whoever you are is this confusion around what is best for you energy. Like you never feel like the person you're with is like the best, or it's almost like they're not sure, like holding out for something better, or like feeling like the best thing got away already. A fear of settling probably would be the best way to put this, Gemini. I feel like there is a fear of settling for something here, or let's see, with the King of Cups here. Could have been a fear of settling. I feel like someone definitely wants to come towards you. They have their eyes locked on you, but they're not. I don't know. The Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. Person's not sure if the timing is correct. Someone is up at night, trying to worry about if they want to give this connection the type of energy it needs. You got the Six of Pentacles here. So definitely, someone is wanting to feed into this, but there's a fear of, heartbreak here that's not working out, and it's leading to some type of anxiety or depression here. Like you could be very weary of missing out on an opportunity here, but also not sure on what to give your energy to. Like if you should be focused on career, family, or love. When I say family, I also mean like friends and all that shit. And when I mean love, I mean self-love as well. Your personal life, taking care of yourself, your body. Your health seems to be okay here with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like health is okay. I honestly feel like, success, wealth. I don't think this is going to be a very long reading, Gemini. We'll see. Fear of... Okay. Wow. Okay. Gemini, you have a lot of fears running through your head that you need to release, especially, and I don't know if this is you putting these here or if someone's putting this there for you, but it's like you're navigating through life as if worst case scenario happens, and you need to not do that, because that's going to put you more in alignment with that than what best case scenario. So I'm not saying be completely impulsive and reckless. I'm saying is there is this fear with the Devil in reverse and the Ten of Wands is you need to let it go. You need to just let it go. You need to let the fear go of things not working out for you. I know you've overcome a lot in your childhood. You've been someone who has really you've been very disciplined here, and someone has been paying attention to you. Someone wants to really Two of Cups and the Empress here. Someone wants to pamper you. Someone wants to spoil you. Someone wants to be there for you. Someone wants to come in and compliment either this Empress energy, which is you, or this is a divine feminine energy, complementing the divine masculine. Whichever energy that you feel most dominantly attracted to. I feel like this is going to be reciprocity here. It's going to be nurturing. The divine masculine is going to provide a sense of, freedom for the female to nurture herself. And the divine feminine is going to be nurturing to the divine masculine, calling her in. So it's going to be a very reciprocal, But there's always been like a fear of that not happening for you. Some of us, if you grew up in like maybe like a home where, there was a lot of parentification or like child neglect, where like your parents were around, but maybe like, let's say you did a lot of the, well, you just had a lot of responsibilities, right? You kind of had a lot of responsibilities growing up. So maybe, you get decision fatigue, where certain things will start to kind of create paranoia and procrastination within you. It can be really hard for you to do simple tasks because you get overloaded super quickly with 12 things that, how you could do it. For example, I may want to, let's see, here's one that I'm actually facing. Cleaning out my closet, right? Like, not metaphorically, actually taking clothes that need to donate and putting them into bags and, containers to ship off, and just trying to figure out where to start has been such a hard thing for me. Like, do I need to go do this first and then that? So then like it creates like this like like I get like this analysis paralysis and I can't do anything. And I feel like that is something that you have been working with as well when it comes towards this situation in regards to, I feel like you're afraid to follow your heart on whatever this Ten of Cups is for you. I don't know if this is a family or a friend group, or there's some type of emotional dynamic here that you are wanting to walk towards. With the Eight of Cups, I feel like this is the journey that you are walking towards. Yeah, like you've been on like this narrow, I don't know, not selfish, but it's like you're turning into more of a, you want to be more community based. You want to think about like more so in terms of like you within like a system, like a lone wolf trying to join a pack. That's kind of like where I'm feeling. And there is this fear that you won't be accepted. Like there's a internalized fear of like this, I'm not worthy, I'll never be able to, contribute or give enough. And it's not true. It's just like this karmic thing that has been like pressed upon you in your subconscious. So this stemmed from childhood. Maybe you were not given proper attention, or maybe you didn't feel like you, or like your only value was what you could provide, and you need to know that you are inherently valuable. Like you don't need to do anything to be valued in this world. I mean, it would help, but you just simply being you is, worthy of love. You are worthy of respect. You are worthy to be treated like, a person who matters. And I don't think, it's given the energy of someone who has spent a whole lifetime trying too hard. And the High Priestess and the Empress here, it's like, subconsciously, it's time for you to really nurture yourself. Okay? It's time for you to give into like your feminine energy and attract. Even if you're a masculine, this is about you not giving into like your feminine, but like being expressive, being able to share, being safe, and knowing that like, you know, you're fine. All right, and you know, the high priestess is all about kind of keeping things to yourself, but this is more so about self acceptance with the subconscious. You know, like really doing some like awareness type of things. You know, I work with Nyx, and she's all about like subconscious and finding the things within us that we kind of hide or we kind of suppress, coming to peace with the things about you that you maybe are not that proud of, but they're not like terrible things. You know, for me it's like you know, I like to eat, you know, and so maybe trying to like overcome, you know, like my thoughts around food and hell, even drinking, really, honestly. So there could be something here that you subconsciously are going to start working on, working towards. You know, those are things that these patterns were ingrained to us in childhood here. You know, and they weren't overtly stated. You know, your parents didn't say, hey, you know, I want you to grow up and have low self-worth because I didn't pour into you enough. When, and I'm not saying that, you know, your parents suck or your parents didn't do any of these things. A lot of times, you know, we grew up in an era where a lot of this stuff wasn't acceptable, and a lot of people were just really trying to survive. So there wasn't a lot of, you know, checking in with your kids' emotional needs and shit. It was more like, okay, you got fed, you're going to school, you got clothes on your back. I mean, what else more do you want? I'm not beating you. Ain't nobody hurting you, right? Ain't nobody, you know, let me know if somebody doing, like, you know what I mean? And it's not to say that is just the world we grow up in. Like, you could have the most perfect child upbringing, but there was a bully at school. You know, there's going to be something that we had to go through and struggle with. Yeah. And I feel like you have a very happy home life. I don't feel like you are, you know, unhappy as fuck. I think you have a pretty good core sense of self here with the Four of Wands here, the stability that you have within yourself. 7 out of 10. You know, you're 7 out of 10 ways, 70% there. You know, you're 70% to the finish line. But I think part of it's learning that there is no finish line. And that you've always been there. You know, like that's the other 30% is like believing that there really is no finish line, and then you've always just been there. Like you've always been good enough. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you have blessings coming from heaven here that's going to help you heal these Three of Swords. And I think this union here, you're walking towards like this like union with someone, like it's like this heartbreak. It's so crazy. You have someone that you care deeply about, but it's like you're really hard on yourself to allow this person to be like the legit real deal. All your shit came up upright. What the fuck? You guys are good. You guys are good. Gemini, you guys are really good. You are walking towards, I don't know if it's a romantic relationship, but you got bliss right here. But you're too... Sometimes you have a hard time being happy for yourself. You feel like it's always going to be a struggle. too many hard words from people in the past have tainted a lot of shit for you. It's almost like, you know, you're afraid to get happy because it's like, I don't know. I just saw like this image in my head, like a little kid that's like, grandma, grandma, grandma. Like, you know, I won the best so-and-so in class today. And grandma's like, oh, well, that doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't, just, everybody wins. It's just your turn. You know what I mean? Like, it's something like super negative. It's like, you've just learned to like make less of the exciting things that happen to you. And the Queen of Swords is like, it's just hard for you to like really accept happiness. There's almost like a, you know, is this a I got you moment? If someone is doing something really nice, like, you know, like this person, I don't know, you could be having a new job, you know, everything's going great, you're like, what's the catch? You know what I mean? Well, you guys trying to trick me. This could be a new guy or a new girl or a new person coming in, and you're like, wait a minute, like, you're just way too fucking fine, and you're just way too good. Where are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know, you just, nope. You know, trust. Just have more trust. All right. Let's get some Moonology Oracle cards. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for watching. Like I said, this wasn't going to be a very long reading, and this one's came out a couple times. Like I said, I try to record this video, and I keep seeing a fiery climax approaches. So, yeah, I'm gonna take that. Full moon in Aries. That was, yeah, Libra season. Jesus. Something could have happened around Libra season here. That would have been like September, late September, early October. Something around money, maybe, or a relationship. The energy is gaining momentum here. Ooh, my ankle. The Aquarius season when this happens, which will be in February. Full moon Libra, full moon Cancer. Win-win outcome, a personal issue. The energy is gaining momentum. Wow. I think you guys are... Okay, let me get one more. I don't know. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So that will be in probably March. Alright, so I feel like, you know, whatever's going on, yeah, you're in the middle of a transition for sure, and just allow yourself to just go with it, all right, and accept the compliments, okay? Nothing will come. Take time to breathe out. Confidence is your key to success. Be confident in yourself. All right, guys, as always, I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you comment and let me know how this reading resonated with you all. Until the next one, I love you guys. As always, drink water, be safe, and peace.